Hello and welcome to Take Time to Create. My name is Linda and today we are going to try out one of these little kits. I have 3 of them, and if you watched my Michael's haul you saw that I got these kits. I think they're new. From Loops and Threads I picked up, this is a punch needle kit, and I picked up cactus and a sloth and this adorable narwhal. This is the one we're going to do. Now, I've never done punch needle kits or punch needle craft or art before. I have done a lot of embroidery and cross stitch and crochet and other needle crafts, but never punch art. So I'm kind of excited for this punch needle, whatever we want to call it. Anyway, I'm very excited. I also picked up the tool that they had next door as well. So we're gonna try this out. I'm doing a first impressions as somebody who's never done this craft. I would be interested to see somebody's first impressions of somebody who's an expert in the craft, but I've never done this before, so I'm just curious, is it easy to learn? Can I pick it up? What do I need to know? Should I have watched a YouTube video? I obviously did not. Oh, okay, it's not very big, which is nice. I mean, I could tell because this is the size of the hoop, but I have to say that's very nice. It's not too big. Because if it was too big, I think I would get frustrated as it's something new that I've never done before, but oh, so cute. So cute. Okay, so I'm opening up everything. One, this is handy. It says this side up. I don't even know if you can see that. There you go. It says this side up for the embroidery hoop, and that makes sense the way that it connects together. There's like a little ridge. I don't even know if you can see that, but you can feel it. There's a ridge on that embroidery hoop, so then it just locks in place like that. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. All right. Step 1. I have my instructions right here, and since my light is shining on it, it's kind of bouncing off there. I can read them. So we've got standard floss. It comes with just embroidery floss, and we have just a couple colors, which is nice that it's not too many colors. And watch me tangle this while I'm on camera, and then that's the way it usually goes. I usually tangle things and then it's embarrassing, and then oh nope, I did okay. All right, good. All right, so 6 strand. So you're going to use, as I'm reading this, you're going to use 2 single strands at a time, so double strands at a time. The fabric is printed on the outline of the design, just like this. It's a nice bold line. I don't see, you can see it on the back as well. So maybe if I hold it up, you can see that's the back and that's the front. So it's a very good impression. That's good. All right, we also have the punch needle tool, because that's one thing that did not come with. All right, the instructions say the fabric in this kit is printed with the outline of the design. The fabric, or the printed side, will be the back of the finished project. So position the fabric in the hoop with the printed side up and tighten the hoop until the fabric is taut. All right, so this says this side up. My guess is that we are going to, oh, I gotta line it up, get them on the top. Just like this, get them centered. Push them in there. Okay. All right, flipping the instructions over. Oh, good. It kind of gives me a little better instructions on how to get the punch tool. All right, so I am making this nice and taut. I'm pulling the fabric, making sure that we're good to go. Okay. Tightening the little screw here. We're just making sure it's good to go. All right, we got our cutie patootie just like this. So now the thread punch needle tool. Okay, so it looks like here's the color keys, and I don't know if you're supposed to do it in this order as well. So one is white, and that's the tummy of the heart on the tummy. So I'm just gonna start there. I don't know if that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Maybe I should finish reading the directions. So, but now we are threading our punch needle tool, moving the thread out of the way. Okay, so let me grab 2 strands. Now, it doesn't look like they give me standard like DMC color numbers. This is Loops and Threads, so they might have their own standard embroidery floss. So if you run out or, for whatever reason you need more, it doesn't look like there's a standard number, so maybe that's something that, maybe somebody knows something I don't. I have a double strand here of the white, so because we're going to start with the tummy and the little eyeballs. Let's see if we can thread this thing. So we have thread the punch tool. So we're going to insert, we've got this wire. Comes with 2 of these little wire things. I don't even know if you can see that. 2 of these little wire things. I've never done this before, so you're learning with me. Or if you've already done this and you're getting a little frustrated on what I'm doing, I'm very sorry. If you've already done this a million times, this is my very first time. So insert the wire threader into the hollow of the needle punch tool and slide it all the way down till it comes out the bottom. Okay, just like picture number 2. All right, and then pass the thread through the wire hoop and extract it through the threader, pulling it up through the handle all the way through. Okay, so I thread it through like this. Then I want to go all the way up. Okay, cool. All right. So now I've got thread sticking out, thread at the bottom. Okay. That all seems normal. Now I need to thread it through the little hole here. Okay. So you see how there's a little teeny tiny hole at the top there? I need to thread this through that little teeny tiny hole. All right, just like that. Cool. Okay, I think the hard part is now done. I've done this. All right, so now, as a novice, let's see how we do this. Okay, adjust the thread so that 3/4 of an inch hangs out through, I don't know how much that is. Maybe that's that much. We'll just do that much. Refer to the diagram below. Now we're going to punch the design. Okay, refer to the diagram below for the color placement. So the color placement on the narwhal, we have, at least it's only just a few colors. Thank goodness, 6 colors total. We got the blue, which is the most. We got a little hearts. We got a little pink cheeks, some eyes, and then the horn. So at least it's not a lot. Oh, and good, there's no instructions on the back. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to punch this. That's my guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, extending the needle from the needle away from you. Okay, so it says, okay, hold the punch tool. So, okay, so what it's saying is hold the punch needle tool so that the small hole in the needle and the 3/4 inch tail is extending away from you. So that's going that direction. Allow the end of the thread extending from the handle to hang free. So I'm not going to tie this up. So I want it to hang free. Taking care that it does not catch or snag on anything. Okay, I think we're good. Insert the punch needle straight down into the fabric until it stops. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Boop, okay. Till the tip of the needle passes. Okay. So insert the punch needle straight down to the fabric until it stops. Gently pull straight up until the tip of the needle reaches the surface of the fabric. Repeat punching. Okay, so I'm assuming that the tail needs to come out through, I don't know, does it come out? Then up, and then I bring it up, pull straight up, reaches the surface of the fabric, and then we're gonna repeat punching every 16 inch to fill the whole area. Okay, I'm just punching in and out. Oh, we've got a mess underneath here. Okay, so I don't like the way it's looking down there. I think I'm going too far. So as I'm looking at it, oh, I should have picked a different color. White is really hard to see, white on white. I'm going to change colors because this is a nightmare for you guys to see, but I've got inconsistent loops. It's kind of a mess. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to try a different color so you can see it better, I can see it better, and we're going to try again because that doesn't look very good. So we're going to try round 2. Now this fabric, it's kind of getting chewed up, so I know I can't do it very much. So I think one more round is all I can really try. Then we're going to see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this a little tighter too, because I feel like that's part of the problem. I just need to make sure this is super tight. All right, let me rethread my needle and I'll be right back. All right, so now I have yellow. I think it'll be a little easier for you to see. Sorry, I wasn't thinking, I just thought I would go with the numbers. So I'm doing the little horn here. All right, so I was reading, and so you want to turn the hoop as you work, so you always are punching toward yourself. Make sure that the small hole in the needle is facing the row of the completed stitches. And I think that's where I went wrong. I was going away from myself. All right, let's try again. So I want to go toward myself, so I'm going to punch it in. And let's see what happens. Punch it in, and then bring it up. I am obviously doing something wrong. Obviously. It's not working with these instructions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause. I'm obviously doing something wrong, and the instructions, I think I'm trying to do them right. So I'm going to go watch a YouTube channel. Just find somebody on YouTube. I'll be right back. And then we'll see what I learned there and compare them to the instructions. So let me be right back. All right. I watched some YouTube channels. I read some blogs. I don't know if any of them were exactly helpful. I was hoping that Loops and Threads had a tutorial, how to use their kit, but I didn't see one and I wasn't able to find it. So I don't know, maybe you guys know if there's one out there. So one thing I did notice is that when you punch it all the way through, to take my tail and to pull that out, that I did not do last time. That's way too much. So there we go. All right, so I've got that, and then I'm just going to pop up, and now I'm just trying to go to town. So I am continuing to try this out. I'm going to go scooch down here because this is a mess. I am not having much luck. Now I know this is a new craft and I need to work really hard on a new craft. I get that. But I have to say this is not coming together very well. I'm not 100% impressed with it. Part of the problem is that the fabric, I keep pulling it and I try to make it even more taut on here and it's not staying taut. I hate putting things on my channel that don't actually work, but I'm gonna say that this kit is disappointing. I mean, it's cute as can be, but I'm gonna say it's very disappointing. Now, I am a beginner, but I'm noticing that it's just ripping up the fabric. This fabric is not very good, and I keep tightening this up. I am tightened, as tight as it can go, and it keeps moving. I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong. Something's not right. I don't know. Well, now I just pulled the needle. Now that was me. I pulled the needle out and that was me. Now, the fabric's a mess now too. Okay, I'm gonna try it again one more time. I'm gonna try a different spot, different color, because I've kind of ruined that. So, well, I'll try it again. I'm just gonna use the same one. I might as well. I gotta rethread this. You know, the instructions, it would be nice if there was, even if they didn't have a YouTube channel, if there was some visual directions on here. So as a beginner, somebody who has never done needle punch, I don't think I'd recommend this kit. I don't think it's as easy. I've seen a lot of people online and they do more of a cross stitch, you know, a gridded kind of fabric, and that really looks like it works well. You keep your spacing nice. I don't think this cotton fabric is quite correct. I mean, it's not the best fabric, I think, to do with this. I don't know. And like I said, it could just be me being a beginner. Like I said, I really don't like putting fails on my channel, but I think there's a little bit of a fail. So I think it didn't turn out very good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to find somebody who knows what they're doing and maybe try it that way. But all right, we're gonna try again. I put it through, pop it up. Oh yeah, see, the fabric is all, once you've done it once, the fabric is just falling apart. Like I said, I don't think this is the right fabric for this. Yeah, it's just falling apart. I'm very sad. I can't recommend this kit. So, all right. So I turned the camera off and I went to town, watched more videos, even more blog posts, and I'm just still trying. And I went ahead and I tried the blue, and you can see some of the loops are coming through, which is great, but it's skipping entire spots. Now, granted, I am a beginner. I'm a very, very much a beginner. But what I'm noticing is that the fabric is just getting shredded up. And I'm wondering, and since I don't know anything about this, is if this punch needle is too big for this type of fabric. If the weave is too tight for this big of a punch needle. And the fabric is just getting chewed up, and then you have to skip. If you go too close to your stitches next door to each other, that's when they just start to fall apart, and that's when you start getting things like this where they're coming apart because the fabric, they go together and then it just comes apart. I tried more of the white and you can't really tell, but it's a big fat mess. There's bald spots in his tummy and it just isn't working out. So I think, yes, I'm a beginner. I think that's a big part of the problem, but I also think that this fabric is not quite the right fabric, or the punch needle is too big. Those are my thoughts. Those are my conclusions. Oh yeah, it's just pulling up. I don't think this is a beginner-friendly kit. So if you have more experience, you might have better luck with this. Yeah, I am having a hard time, and I accidentally pulled. That's my fault that it came unraveled because I accidentally pulled. But here, let me rotate around. I'm still doing it, you know, facing the right way, and if you get too close, it just doesn't do well. And I'm going, and see, none of these stitches picked up. They didn't do it all the way through. You come in, and I'm not picking up the needle off of the fabric. And it is just, I'm not fast, but then again, I'm a beginner. So anyway, I don't really think this is very beginner friendly. I'm just gonna have to say that, which is unfortunate. I thought this kit was very, very cute. I have had other loops and threads things and I've been very happy with them. So I'm just not sure what's going on with this. This is what it looks like on this side. Kind of a mess. There's like 3 stitches. Anyway, so there we have it. That's my final impression. I'm gonna give up on it. I can't keep doing this, so I'm just gonna pull those all out. Now we kind of have it. I might be able to kind of scooch it back together, because if I just do plain embroidery on this, that would be really cute. But I'm not sure. The fabric might be too torn up to even accept embroidery. So I'll have to look at it, but he's cute, and you know, I kind of want to see him swim on my wall or something. Anyway, there we go. That is that. So if you guys know of any beginner kits for punch needle, please let me know. If there's anybody on Etsy that has a great beginner friendly kit that has the right fabric, or if you know of a website that I can go to for help, please let me know. Any tips, tricks, comments, help below. Boy, I could use all the help I possibly could use, obviously. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that this didn't turn out. I don't always love it when they don't turn out, but you know what? That's the way it goes. Sometimes crafts don't succeed, and you know, we just learn something new and we roll with it, right? So I learned that this is not the craft kit for me, but I do like the craft itself. I really liked the punching in and out. I thought it was therapeutic. I think they look really cute. I like the way it looks, so I am interested in pursuing it more. Like I said earlier, if you know of any company or any kits or where I can get something that's beginner friendly to help me out, I would appreciate all the help you have. Thanks again for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that notification button so you know when I post new videos. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on my blog. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.